As you can see, a lot of people here. Cindy told us that more than 100 people have decided to come to this wonderful event in Ghent. And David, when you gave a presentation, you said that Ghent is your second home, right?
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah. I mean, Ghent Work Group, all the software companies, as being a workflow specialist and consultant in, I was just to say, in the entire world, at least in America, right?
No, absolutely, yeah, no, and no, Ghent is home, and I have a lot of friends, and actually at this event, a lot of friends. It's been great seeing people.
You started asking people to raise who has actually been involved with the Ghent Work Group, right?
Yeah, absolutely, exactly.
So, I mean, you know a lot of people here. You know also a lot about the development through the years in technology and how important workflow automation is.
Yeah.
Why is this an interesting launch?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, I think that the automation, workflow, processes have been evolving. We kind of know what they should have been over the years. We knew where they were going. I mean, I developed stuff back in the 90s, actually late 80s, that said, okay, this is just when CTP came out. We said, okay, well, if this is computer to plate, what's the next evolution? What's going to change? What do we need to put in place to make that change? And between technology, the market changes in the marketplace, we've gotten to the point now where we can absolutely take advantage of all of that and build on what we envisioned back then, and we're here. So the next step, of course, is we've got a lot of the automation and a lot of the software, et cetera, but now it's, okay, how can we make it faster? How can we better communicate to a connected workflow, to kind of industry 4.0, 5.0, start to learn how to make it better, self-learning through machine learning, et cetera. All of that is now here.
I can't help think about, because when you talk about that journey, right? One thing is that the computers and the CPUs have become faster and faster. So obviously, it's more capable than it was in the 80s and the 90s, of course, right? But how much is mental? I mean, because the printing and print service providers, they also need to adapt and change to the new realities.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing that's been slowing it down the most.
Okay,
it really is.
Yeah.
The technology's here. Technology's easy. People are hard.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Things like what these guys are doing over here, Atomyx, will help bridge that. And it doesn't mean that they're going to announce it and everybody's going to go in and buy it. It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't work. No, but it's a starting point. And basically, I think that when we saw Tom's presentation about the journey that all of us here knows, right? It almost seems like a plan, because I mean, you have first software and knowledge about installing software and selling software. Now you have been implementing it for customers, and now you realize, okay, that's not so easy either. And now you get into like let's say a common platform of doing these kind of things. So it is kind of a logical iteration for a company like 4Ps, right?
I think for them, absolutely. Yeah. Not everybody is a software developer or can be a software developer. I know that because I've done it in the past. But I think it's, for them, it's not just about developing the software. I think it will help them facilitate some of what they do, which is the integration, et cetera. Look, at the end, it's really about how do you bring all of these pieces together. And since the cloud is fairly agnostic at this point, it's everything. It's the way we communicate on our phones, the way we watch TV now. Everything is all going up through the cloud, whether you're willing to admit it or understand it or not. That's where it is. Yeah, so anything you can do to take advantage of that and better your processes and your workforce, you have to take advantage of it.
What I liked at this event as well is that behind you there's this wall about other software and hardware vendors that have already signed up for supporting Atomyx.
Yeah.
I think it will be interesting to see who are the next ones, right? And who will be the first adopters from a print service provider in both the US and Europe. I know there's a few beta testers, right? But it's always more funny to see the real customers getting on board, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that, again, it's not, if you build it, they will come, the old baseball
They have movie. To do hard work to get
there.
They
still have, it's not just about building it. No. They have to do it, they have to get it out there, the messaging has to get out. I mean, interviews like this, articles people write, things like that. That's going to help educate and just bring awareness, because that's the first step. First, you have to get the awareness. Then you get the adoption. So you have to start with awareness. That's going to take, and that takes a while. There's nothing you can do.
But we are here now, and we got started, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic, David. Good to see you.
Martin, always good seeing you.